Welcome back to Everything Whiskey. I'm Callum.
Sam.
And today we're having the Johnnie Walker 18.
Alright, we're really is no explanation to no.
Just happens.
We're somewhere else. This is what we've got to work with. Just gonna have to manage. Johnnie Walker 18, we got this one for what was it, 100? Like,
Yeah, $100.
So yeah,
Normally
$100.
$140. So.
Yeah, so it was a decent saving. Look, Johnny's not something that we're like super into, but they come across what?
Whatever to the pool. It's about half what you had.
They do come out with stuff that is like that does taste good. It's just often not very interesting. It's quite boring or simplistic, you know. So, but we saw the 18. Thought 18 years. That's a decent whack of time. We've tasted this, but ages ago, like years ago.
Yeah.
We thought, why not? Like, it's not gonna be bad. We know that, but it's, you know, we'll see if that 18-year-old kind of gave it more. I don't know, notes, just if it gave it any more complexity and richness. Yeah, Johnnie 18, 40% ABV. It's a blend of up to 18 unique Scotch whiskies. They claim it's rich and sweet and smoky in character. Malty though. I'm getting like heaps of like
there's a lot of malt on it.
A lot of, but like not super funky malt. It's kind of like
Sweet.
yeah, it's like fruity.
Sweet,
it's a bit
fruity malt.
It's not as funky malt. It's malty, but it's not too malty. It's got a lot of fruit on there.
Excuse the tumblers, by the way.
Yeah, we've got wine glen can, but not sharing. It smells like really lolly-esque, like super candy fruit.
Yeah.
Super sweet. It smells smooth. There's no smoke for me, at least. I'm not getting any.
There's
smoke.
something weird that I wouldn't associate with smoke, but I could see how other people would associate it with
I
smoke.
don't even know. Taste is confusing me. It tastes nice, but it's like dying off really quickly. And I expected.
Mine's hanging around a little bit.
Really?
It's very sweet, very vanilla, touch of caramel,
Lots of fruit.
a lot of fruit. Yeah.
There's a lot of fruit on this one. It's like it's still quite simplistic, but it's so rounded. Like, you know how people say that time with Scotch really does round out those edges. You can definitely see that in the 18 years it's been aged for. There's no sharp edges at all on this. And I find that with Johnny's like young stuff, that they're the same kind of simplistic notes, but they're just spiky and harsh, kind of like ethanol-y, some weird like metallic notes and stuff. They taste almost like spicy and not, you know. So this is definitely insanely drinkable. I reckon.
Yeah, this is it's along the lines of Dimple 15, I would say.
Yeah, it's like Dimple.
A little bit less malty.
More
It's
fruity.
more fruity.
More fruits in there.
But obviously those extra 3 years compared to the Dimple, it's also a bit more round as well. Like it's not as hard.
Yeah, it's less less malty, more fruity, but less sherry fruity. Like I feel like the Dimples 15 was kind of quite it tasted rather sherry-y.
Yeah.
Whereas this is it's definitely tastes like there's some of that in it, and there most likely is in some of the bottlings. There's some sort of sherry finish in there somewhere, but there's just lots of fruit in it. Like I'm getting the sultanas and raisins and stuff as usual, but I'm also getting a lot of just actual like kind of lolly fruits, like fake lolly apple. I'm getting fake cherry, fake, you know, blueberry.
I'm getting a bit of a pepper. Maybe that's what they are considering smoke. Like the smoke isn't obvious, doesn't jump at the glass. You kind of have to go searching for it. Like it's not like a Johnny Black kind of smoke.
No,
Like doesn't. Even
that's like
show
the
up.
nice ashiness, but
Yeah.
I'd like that same ashiness, but with 18 years, because the 12 still got a little bit of that weird spikiness. So like after I drink, but before I swallow it, I get like a really kind of nice creamy, it's like a buttery golden syrup kind of honey on toast thing. Less cereal, like honey on cereal, because that malt is a little bit subdued compared to like a lot of other
Honey.
Highlands. There's definitely honey.
Honey's the main thing that I, for some reason,
There's
couldn't
definitely-
associate.
and vanilla as well.
Yeah. Now that you've said it, it's just there's a very heavy presence of honey. on the nose.
Yeah.
Not so much on the taste.
It's still so thin though. Yeah, they wanted something that is just super drinkable. Like, this
I mean, they got
that's
it.
what this is. So you can't critique them too much.
I reckon half the money with the Johnnie Walkers, especially though, like the higher end ones, go into the bottle.
It goes into the
I'm not even
and the
joking.
box and stuff.
Because
the blue label
the amount
weighs-
of glass in
it's
this,
nice thick glass. I'll
it's
give you
nice
that.
thick glass. It's
They're
good-
very
good
good.
bottle
At,
design.
they're very good at marketing. I think.
Like it's probably you're paying $20 probably the bottle. by
They're
itself.
they're very good at marketing. Like they do create nice looking labels and bottles. Even the boxes when you go up, above 15 or whatever, they get really fancy.
Because the Johnny Blue's like a bluish glass as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the
And
glass is tinged.
as thick as this.
And it's got little fiddly bits, like
Yeah,
a thing
it's-
hanging off it and stuff, and it's thicker glass than this. It weighs it heaps.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I love that sort of stuff. Like when I get a bottle and they've like gone all out on like making it fancy and stuff, I love it. I reckon it's sick, but it also like
Yeah, it just makes it feel
it'll
better,
influence my opinion, but to a point. It's not going to change my entire opinion of like the flavor of whiskey.
I mean, for $140 is what this normally costs. It's a nice blend,
wouldn't spend it
but
again.
I wouldn't buy it again.
I wouldn't know. Sorry, I would buy it again maybe at this exact same price, but not at the 140.
Yeah, not London.
If we saw it on special for 98 or whatever we paid,
But I mean,
maybe.
it's
but
just
there
the
are
experience,
there are
though.
whiskies that are better than this for us that we enjoy more for $100. Heaps more. So
But Johnny's like that classic staple
Johnny's
that everyone
Johnny.
needs to have.
Everyone knows about Johnny, so
it's worth the money if you want to buy it once.
yeah,
try it,
and
so.
just have it on your shelf and stuff
Yeah.
for when special guests come over. Everyone's going to enjoy it because it goes down like nothing.
And they'll think it's fancy
And it looks
really
fancy,
expensive.
and so I think it does exactly what they want it to do.
Now,
We know this is a bit of a dodgy kind of makeshift recording area. You don't even want to see what the camera's propped on and how it looks. It's hilarious.
oh, sure. I'll give him a quick one. If you've made it this far into the video, you
Yeah,
deserve
true.
it.
You deserve a little reward.
So that's what it's recording.
But yeah, anyway, so if you enjoyed it, thank you. We apologise. Things will get better. The next 3 episodes are going to look like this, though, just because we're stuck here at this point for this week. Next week, back to normal. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching this episode of Everything Whiskey. If you liked it, leave us a like. If you want to see future episodes from us, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.